Welcome back. Iowa and Iowa State met this afternoon for the 63rd installment of the Cy-Hawk Showdown. The last 4 meetings have been decided by 6 points or less, and the visiting team has won the last 3 games. Could that mean good news for the visiting Hawks in Ames? We picked things up early second quarter. Game tied at 3 until Sam Richardson finds Quentin Bundridge for the 11-yard strike. 10-3 Cyclones. Then 8 minutes later, Iowa answers. C.J. Beathard to Devon Smith. What a beautiful 14-yard connection. Game all square at 10. Then right before the half, Richardson to Jawan Wesley, the one-handed wonder. 29-yard touchdown, 17-10 ISU. Iowa would storm back to take the 24-17 lead in the fourth. And with ISU in rally mode, Desmond King with the pick to seal the deal. But not before some icing on the cake. Jordan Kanziri for the touchdown with 1 minute to play. 31-7 Hawkeyes, and that's your final. Iowa overcomes injuries to Drew Watt and LaShawn Daniels to win the Cy-Hawk Trophy. Down in Lincoln, the Huskers hosting South Alabama, looking to bounce back from last week's heartbreaking loss to BYU. Opening quarter, Terrell Newby up the gut for the 13-yard rumble, 7-0 Huskers. 4 minutes later, Tommy Armstrong to Newby in the flat, the one-handed grab. 14-0 Nebraska as Armstrong goes over 4,000 yards for his career. Second quarter now, keep feeding the hot hand. Newby into the touchdown. 198 rushing yards total, over 200 total yards and 3 touchdowns. The Huskers win big, 48-9. Looking at tonight's FCS scoreboard, South Dakota, its first win of the year, 27-17 over UC Davis. They host Drake next Saturday in their home opener. The Sioux City Explorers have a 2-0 edge in the best-of-5 American Association semis. Tonight, the X's traveled to St. Paul, looking to sweep the Saints out of the playoffs. Sioux City looking to keep its offense rolling, 12-1 winners in Game 2. Top 6, Renee Tassoni, a blaster right, the solo homer, ties it at 1, but back come the Saints. Angelo Sonko, he's on fire. The RBI double plates 2 runs. He has all 6 Saints RBIs in the 3 games so far. And there will be a Game 4 tomorrow night. Saints survive 3-1 the final. 9-7 sounds like a baseball score, but it's not. That was the score of Northwestern's opening week football win over Tabor. The 12th-ranked Red Raiders back in action at Dordt, hoping to get that offense in gear. And they did. 27-7 Northwestern at the break. And on the opening kick of the third quarter, Dordt fumbles. Ethan Achterhoff recovers. Raiders in business. On the very next play, Jonathan Kodema finds Sam Raw for the 17-yard strike. Doesn't get better than that. 34-7 Northwestern. Next Raider possession, Dort's Matt Albert, a senior from Lamar's, brings down Kodema for the sack. But later that drive, Jesse Riley hits the hole and puts this one away. Northwestern wins big, 47-7, the final. Third-ranked Northwestern, or Morningside, hosting Nebraska Wesleyan in their home opener. The Stangs hung 83 on the Wolves last time around. And get ready for another beatdown. Early first quarter, Ryan Kasdorf, the QB keeper, 7-0 Mustangs. Then 3 minutes later, Tyler Cavan. This kid has to replace Brandon Weger, and he looks good so far. 14-0 Morningside. Next series, they look to add on with the field goal, but Arlie Myers gets his hands all over that, and Nebraska Wesleyan is in great field position. But it wouldn't last long. Kasdorf gets the ball back, and he strikes 39 yards to Tanner Versteeg. Touchdown. They rack up 687 yards of offense. They win 86-10. That's the most points they've scored since a 112-0 victory back in 1916. Briarcliff hosting Dakota Wesleyan at the Dakota Dome. The Chargers looking to win 2 straight. But it was 42 Tigers at the break. BC moving the ball in the third. Jaden Swenson, Levon Wright, but that drive would stall. Ensuing Tiger possession. That Charger defense stepping up to the plate. Patrick Hall brings down Dylan Turner for the sack. But later on that drive, Turner gets some redemption in the form of a 10-yard scramble. 49-0 Dakota Wesleyan. And if you could sum up today's performance by Briarcliff in one play, this would be it. The desperation heave. No way. The Chargers fall 55-14. A tough day for Buena Vista as well. The Beavers fall 56-7 at 8th-ranked St. John's. BV now 0-2. Wayne State on the road at 3rd-ranked Minnesota Duluth. They fall 48-7. How about some Friday night lights on Saturday? Sioux Falls, Washington hosting Yankton. First quarter, Warriors in the red zone. Jack Skellhouse to Ty Smith. He comes down with an 8-0 Washington. Then later on, 3rd and 41 from the 46. and it's Skell House. The Logan Ektoff, 54 yards to pay dirt. The miracle conversion, 15-0 lead. Second quarter, the Warriors offense firing on all cylinders. Skell House, the Logan UTEC, 22-0 Warriors. Yankton, though, would bounce back. Sheldon Gant punches it in, but they fall 49-13. Hey, football fans, it's time to vote for next Friday night's Woodhouse game of the week. Option 1 is an 8-man showdown between two unbeaten teams, top-ranked Noel Fonda and Kingsley Pearson. Option 2 is 7th-ranked West Sioux at number 5 South O'Brien in a Class A district clash. Go to our Sports Zone Twitter and Facebook page to vote. The polls close Monday night at 9 p.m. Finishing with some hockey, the Sioux City Musketeers shut out Omaha 1-0 tonight to improve to 2-0 in exhibition play. The Musketeers continue their preseason schedule on September 15th at the IVP Ice Arena against a team from Austria. That's it for sports. When we come back, Elisa will give us a final check of the forecast.